So in Halo 3 ODST, there is a hidden map outside of the mission Kizingo Boulevard. And the thing about this map is, it's larger than the entire actual playable map. So can we get to it? Let's give it a shot! So this mysterious map is located all the way outside of this mission. Now I don't know why they left this in the game, but if you can somehow find a way to get to it, it has an awesome vibrant color. There's a bunch of squares with different alphabets that are all different colors like a rainbow. Now on Kizingo Boulevard, you're supposed to be clearing out Covenant in the city. You're not supposed to be anywhere near the outside of the map, and especially not this insanely far outside of the map. So how are we going to get to this? Well, we need a Banshee. So to start this trick, we can begin at Rally Point Charlie. You don't need any skulls for this, and technically you don't even need a second player. Okay, which way do we have to go in this stupid thing? It says drive the tank to the rally point. I'm not doing that. What the fuck? Why are you doing that?
That's crazy, dude. You just died out of nowhere.
You know I can't see myself die. I just instantly come back. You know my game is glitched, man.
Sorry, I'm choking on a cracker right now. It's so dry.
You are a cracker.
You can't say that.
Oh. Do you think?
No, I don't.
Same.
Well, I'm not thinking by choice. You don't think because you can't think.
Well, we're from the same spawn, dude. We're from the same seed carrier.
You're not my brother. You are adopted. Found you in trash can.
Then how come? How come sometimes in thinner photos of you?
Dumpster at the watermelon farm.
Where am I supposed to go?
I don't know.
Rally point. Did I go to a rally point? Ah, we're supposed to go through this door. Yes, that would make sense. Damn, these Covenants set up everywhere in this city, man. Like, these guys even resist?
No, dude.
Wouldn't be me. They couldn't invade America like this, I'll tell you that. Some metropolis.
So it's just like Detroit.
Stop killing me!
Why?
Because I don't like it. Okay, we have to lure the Banshee over to this left side thing.
Okay.
So after you get to this city square, you need to continue down the road until you see an alley that goes to the left. Who TF is shooting the Banshees? And why will they not stop? Dude, there's a lot of freaking enemies on this, dude.
No. Why don't you play World of Warcraft Hardcore and see how long it takes you to die?
No.
There's like a whole freaking army.
I'm over here. So once you get to this alley, you need to make sure that if you have a second player in the lobby, both players are in this alley at the same time. If not, the enemies and Banshees will be focused on that second player and will not drift towards you. The plan is to lure them down this alley and then get them stuck on one of the pillars that's holding up this building.
Okay, what's that?
Done with that stupid fucking ghost. Get the hell out of it.
I can boot you. I can boot you.
So while waiting to lure the Banshees in this alley, I didn't realize both of them were destroyed because my brother was just messing around in that city square.
Good job, dude.
It's your fault.
Why'd you do that? No.
Now, in case you didn't know, using this Banshee is actually part of an achievement in Halo 3 ODST that's named Shiny... ... Ow. I have critically low shields because I got hit by a piece of debris. My entire screen's red.
Monkey.
Oh yeah, so you have to destroy the Gauss turret or else it will automatically kill the Banshees, and I forgot about that.
Alright guys, if you're here watching, Greenland is now a part of America. Welcome.
Welcome our fellow Americans.
My fellow Americans.
My fellow Americans.
Don't get it twisted. What?
Don't get it twisted. So as I'm editing this video and watching back the footage, I'm realizing if you want to do this, you should probably just clear out all the enemies in this city square first, or else they will not stop shooting at you. Even with the Bandanna skull, you're going to have to shoot like 20 rockets just to get them away. But we were in the alley again, my brother came over with a tank, now we just needed to lure one of these Banshees, get it caught on the pillar, and we'd be ready for our next step. Going forward down this alley, we need to lure the Banshees back here. So the reason we need both players to start in the alley is because we don't want the Banshees getting distracted and focusing on the other player. If you don't have both players in the alley, they won't come to you. But once both players are here, one player needs to go out, get their attention, fire a couple shots at them, and start luring them towards slowly. If you keep backing up, the Banshee will continue to follow you. Now when they get close to surfaces, they oftentimes get nervous and just turn around. But if we can get them stuck on one of these pillars before that happens, we will be able to jack it. Now, there is a possibility that the Banshees will run into a building too hard and will blow themselves up. The brutes are stupid, but there's also an alternative instance where you can do this successfully but incorrectly. Sometimes the Banshees will go in places that are too high. In order to be able to jack this Banshee, it needs to be close to parallel with the ground and at a height that you can actually reach it to be able to get in it.
Get over here, Sam. Jump in my head.
Here, stand right here. Hold on. You don't have to jump. I need to shoot him first. So I stood on top of my brother's head, and the plan was to kill this brute. But as the death was happening, I was going to jump up, and the exact instant it occurred, what the f? I was going to jack the Banshee and be able to get in it and fly it. Now, because the brutes are so dumb, they actually set up a Banshee in a better position by hitting us while we were trying to do the previous Banshee. So now all we'd have to do is kill this brute and get in the Banshee. And on our way outside of the map to the secret map we'd go. Dude, I can't even kill this Banshee. So this Banshee got unlodged from a stray brute shot, and I had a realization. I think I need an SMG.
You go.
They got unstuck. They unstuck each other. So I realized that unless you had the consistency of firing hundreds of SMG bullets, you would not be able to take the brute's health down enough to be able to kill him to get in the Banshee. So now I just needed to get it stuck one more time. Oh.
Woman driver.
Knowing this, I didn't expect being able to jack this to be overly difficult.
You hear something scraping?
Oh, I knew this part was going to be freaking annoying.
Sing along, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
Okay, I need you to shoot this Banshee, like his feet, with a SMG. Yeah, just keep doing that. It was too vertical. So because the Banshee was not that parallel to the ground, I wasn't able to get in it, and it instead exploded. We were able to lure it very easily that time, but in this instance, I was having my brother use the SMG, well, because I didn't have one, but it'd also be easier for me to just hold the board button to get in the Banshee just as the brute is dying. If you're not holding this when he's dying, you won't be able to get in it.
Ding 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 dong.
Shoot him. Nice. Perfect.
So you need to beat him down, not shoot him.
Okay, now, in order to get out of this map, I need to go over. Oh, So we're not quite out of the woods yet. We still need to be able to get out of the map with the Banshee, and there's a very specific method to do that. However, not clearing out the enemies before is coming back to bite me again because I can't set it up for fear that my Banshee is going to blow up without a checkpoint and I'd have to do this again. I quickly flew away, made sure I got my shields back up, and then I headed over to the wall that had a 4 on it with a lion next to it. If you go to one of the cracks in the wall, you can slide your Banshee all the way up it and you'll be able to break out the top barrier of the map. Okay, if you go right up that crack, you're now out of the map. Look at this. You can. It's funny how many different variations of this map outside there are, even though it's like the same map. Okay, I need to look around and find this plane. These buildings are all solid. I think I have to go off in the Great Plain of existence. Now, I didn't know exactly where this colorful map was, but I figured if I flew high enough in my Banshee, I would eventually be able to see it because it's so large. Now, I personally have never been to this before, but I knew the method to get out of the map, and I knew that this plane was somewhere outside of the map, so I just kind of went in one direction and kind of guessed where I thought it might be. But one thing that you'll find is it's pretty hard to tell where you're going because, okay, I forget where this thing is. You're basically in the middle of a dust storm.
Well, you better remember soon, dude, or you're meeting potpourri.
Why would I be eating potpourri?
So I'm gonna feed it to you, forcefully.
You're gonna like shove pine cone shells down my throat.
Yeah, down your gullet, dude. You're gonna be like, wow, this is not ribbed for my pleasure.
Is that the plane over there? No, here it is. Oh man, it's huge. It's freaking ginormous. Alex, come out here.
Gotta die?
Yeah, come out here, Unc.
You have Unc energy.
Am I on the map floor?
You have hello fellow kids energy.
Lol. I didn't even know.
No.
Hitch a ride. Just stand in front of my Banshee. Shit. Stand right in front.
Come on, Unc. Up. You're moving faster than I can go. Alright, Unc, let's go.
Didn't really work.
You suck at this.
Maybe you could get on
Remember
top.
this. Yeah. Bing and a bing ding 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 dong.
Alright, as our guide, you see that giant plane over there?
I do, dude. So beautiful.
Isn't it beautiful?
Stick your eyeballs. I'm gonna take them out. Yoink.
You aren't
Hey.
taking my eyeballs, bud.
Back here.
Am I going backwards? I can't even tell.
I don't know. I'm catching up to you though. You're not moving.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh, the old tricky guy. Like riding on the four wheeler with Uncle Tim. Holding onto this fat
giant gut.
So far away. Dude, are you excited for Avatar, the third movie? What hit me?
Me? You fell off.
What?
But I'm pushing you.
You fell off, dude. I'm always relevant. No! This is an important part of the trick that I have to be riding on top.
And we will wait, and we will include that in the video.
Sure, dude, it's true. Make sure the person has to be on top of the Banshee.
But also die from touching the floor.
Give me an H. Give me an I. Give me an L.
Whoa!
Give me a B. What's that spell? Hilba. What's that mean? I don't know.
Does it actually say Hilb?
You put the letters together, yeah.
Don't say, give me an H, give me an I. Oh wait, it would be a T, not L.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Hilba?
Dude, this is freaking awesome and super, super big. It's like probably a full
Definitely
kilometer
not
by a
pretending for
full
the camera
kilometer.
that I think this is. I'm not pretending for the camera that I think this is cool, man, dude. I promise.
It's half out of the map.
What is the point of this, anyways?
I have no idea.
Oh, the letters were upside down. It's the alphabet. M-O-M L-M-N-O-P-A. Yeah, that's how it goes. That's the alphabet.
Yeah, see, only about half of this is actually in the map. I wonder, like, why... They're just like, we gotta check these textures, see if it's fine.
You put a big zonk in the... Ah! Well, dude, you missed me by an inch.
H-I-M-N-O-P.
Alright, shoot at it and spell the Shilt show. If you do it, it's like that level in Banjo-Kazooie where you...
Wait, this is a K, not an H.
Where you can input cheats, you gotta hit each letter to input the cheats.
Yeah, dude, that does kind of remind me of Banjo-Kazooie. I completely forgot about that.
No, that's because you have a small brain. I have a big one.
That's because you play Banjo-Kazooie randomly once every 5 years.
What's your point? You could be doing that too. You're just a loser.
I get paid to play this game.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. You could be paid to play Banjo-Kazooie instead.
No one would watch full Banjo-Kazooie playthroughs. It's been done a million times. What is happening?
Wouldn't watch us play Banjo-Kazooie.
Okay. That is not something I would be interested in.
Listen, this show is just going back around in a circle to what it started with. First, we started out as a Let's Play video game channel, and then we ran into skit comedy, and now we're back to Let's Play.
Yeah, I thought about that. I was like, that is interesting. We in 2014 we started a little gaming channel, me, Larry, and Alex, and we probably posted for like, I don't know, 3 to 6 months. Then we started doing skits.
Switched to skits pretty quickly, and we had some lot of success with it.
We had some pretty funny skits.
They were really funny. They should got a lot more views than they did.
Available on Patreon, by the way.
I highly recommend watching them because they make me laugh, and I was in them. Watch a video.
Dude, I can see the inside of my stomach outside of this map on top of this thing. Element of P, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Element of P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, M, X, L, M, V. I mean, imagine you had like the ability to mod in MCC, and you could play modded maps just in the custom game browser. Wouldn't that be amazing? You could just like play a giant open map on this plane.
We should do something else for next week.
This guy keeps saying we should play another game, but then he won't tell me what game, and then
I didn't say play a game. I said we should do something different. I want to see a video of you touching grass.
Okay. You're pushing it, bud.
Can he do it? I don't think so.
You're pushing it.
I don't think so.
Do I look like I'm roughly above this line?
You look like you're above the L.
Look at this. Okay. Oh, wait. I'm not. Stop it. I'm testing something.
I'm testing reaction time.
You f***er. Stop doing that. You don't want me to play against you, bud. I will just keep killing you over and over.
I'll just boot you. Simple.
It takes close to 10 seconds just to walk over one of these squares.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I mean, we are like probably 100 feet above this, and still, it is massive.
Like your forehead.
I want to test to see how much time it takes to walk from one end to the other, but like, I don't even want to walk to one end.
I didn't want to be here today. My name is Shilt.
As soon as I got out of the Banshee, it exploded. I forgot about that little element. Jarvis, put on the 10 times speed.
Jarvis, more alcohol. Jarvis, 500 cigarettes, please.
So half of this is completely outside of the map. But if we count, Alex, count me the squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right, you're getting really high up in numbers there for me. I don't know if I can count that high.
This is a 32 by 32 square. 1,
Speakerphone.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have to make it all the way to that P to get a halfway point to see how long it takes to walk across this entire damn thing. The P is the 16th one, so I'll go between the P and the... Why does that look like a 3? P, it's an A. It's like... But part of the A is missing. It's like looking at a calculator trying to make an A, but they didn't make it right.
All right, guys. How are you guys celebrating 9/11 next year? This year? I'm having baked Alaska because you light it on fire.
Okay, I'm at the halfway point. Let me count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm a little bit off from the center though. Right here. Okay, ready? On your mark, get set, go.
Who's Mark?
Your old roommate who died. That was like, this guy lived with the guy who was like 65 years old.
Italian, very, very painfully Italian.
This dude tried to teach Alex how to steal steaks from Walmart effectively. Target, sorry.
No, because I asked the question one day. I was like, where do you get these steaks from? Then he went on. He started answering the question like, Mark, don't answer the rest. I don't want to hear the answer to this question. I knew where it was going. Gee, you just put them in your cart and you put your bag out from them. And if they catch you, just say, oh, sorry, I didn't see that. We had steak all the time. I couldn't eat steak after that. Because now I knew how the steak was made.
Day class A.
think he was like stealing like food from Meals on Wheels too.
Oh yeah, I
Walk
remember
there.
you telling me about that.
But it wasn't like good food. It was like stale food. So I don't know if he's actually stealing it. If they're just like, hey,
Well,
it's
it's
like old
stealing expired cancer pasta.
cancer pasta.
Okay, I'm about getting close to a minute and a half into this journey. And I still have not hit the 8th one. I'm going. Nop? See, it says Nop. And then it says P-O-N-E. What? Pon? Epstein? This spells Epstein?
How crazy, dude. They knew. Before they sold out to Microsoft, they knew what Bill Gates was up to.
Gotcha, Bill. Gotcha, Bill. Okay, we're up to 2 minutes and now about 20 seconds. Okay, I'm getting close to the end here. I didn't mean to turn that on. And bam. It took me 2 minutes and 48 seconds to walk across half of this. So it would take you 5 minutes and 36 seconds to walk the entire just one ridge.
He's only doing this, but he has enough video to edit. It should be a quick one because you don't have to edit anything this week.
Hey, don't tell them that. So it would take you 22 minutes to walk around the edge of this entire plane. That is how large it is.
Conveniently, the exact time our video is.